Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. Today I have something really nice for you. So most important part of your website is losing your customers every day, and I chose this title on purpose to really get your guys' attention because it's a very important thing that many businesses disregard, and the best thing is easy to fix. So it's easy to fix and it's really important, so that's why I wanted to talk about it. So when I ask you which part of your website do you think is the most important part, what would you say? Think about it. Pause this video and really think about which part do you think is the most important one. Now, before I tell you the answer, let me tell you about what a bounce rate is, because it's a very important statistic and it's a key part of knowing what a bounce rate is to understanding this video. So a bounce rate is the percentage of visitors to a website who navigate away from the site after viewing only one page and really not engaging with the website at all. So they don't click anything. They might scroll down a little bit, but they don't click anything and they just exit the website. So you pretty much lose a customer. A potential customer, and these are the numbers for this bounce rate. So a good bounce rate is 25% for a website. An average bounce rate is around 50, and a really bad bounce rate is 75%. So on average, more than 1 in 2 people will click away from your site without doing anything. And if your site is really bad, then 75 out of 100 people will click away. And by improving this area, you can actually gain 50 more people staying on your website for every 100 people you get on your website. I know the math is might be a bit confusing, but basically, if your website is good, then only 25 people will click away. But if your website is bad, then 75 people will click away. And let's say, most people's websites are not that great, so if your website is obviously not that good, then let's say right now it's 75 out of 100 people are clicking away. But if you improve it, then you can reduce it to 25, and you can potentially gain 50 more people staying in a website. And if you think about it, average sort of rate that from the people on your website who click and make an inquiry with you is like 2%. So out of 50. 2% out of 50, that's one person. So that's one more potential customer for every 100 people you get on your website. I hope I made sense. I know it's a bit hard with the math, but with statistics, with these kinds of statistics, math is very important. So I hope you get the point. And the main point is that it's very important. So what is the most important part of your website? Well, it's the above fold area. So really above the fold area is the website, the part of the website which your customers see when they load the page. So when they load the page, and I'm going to show you the examples after, that's what they see. And if it doesn't catch them, if it doesn't engage with them, then they'll just click away. And really, it's the first impression of the whole website. And with this part, with the above the fold area, you need to engage people with your content, with your website. Why should they stay? Why should they read more? Why should they click find out more or anything like that? This is what you need to think about, because most people, they have the really bad above the fold area, and then people just click away, and then they are surprised why the website didn't work. Well, it didn't work because the above fold area wasn't that good, wasn't that engaging. So really keep pay attention to the above fold area. Now, let me show you some examples, some good examples, because I think there are plenty of bad examples out there. You can pretty much look at most people's websites. So I'm going to show you Apple and Tesla, because I wanted to show you something that you can all resonate with, because everyone knows Apple and everyone knows Tesla. So let's just take a look at them. Now, if you go to, for example, Apple's website, it's very simple. I mean, gifts for the holidays, free delivery, and free returns for everything on your list, and shop. And they have the 3 main elements that I'm going to talk to you after. So I'll show you what quick fixes can you do. But this is the Apple website, so it captures the attention. It has a main visual, so all you gotta do is press shop. And the same with Tesla. They have you can't even scroll on Tesla's website. It's just this above the fold. So quickest acceleration, longest range, best charging network. They sort of captured your attention. Like why should you even consider Tesla? And they have the image, and they have the call to action now buttons. And now, while I'm here, I'm gonna quickly tell you. So if we go from the current slide, so 3 quick fixes that you can do to really fix your above the fold area. So number 1 is make sure you have a large visual photo. So this is what the Tesla and Apple, they had a large background photo, and because photos really capture people's attention. And you know, what was that one advertisement that said a picture is worth more than 1,000 words or something? I'm not sure what it was, but it really that's the key, because pictures communicate much more emotion. They capture people's attention more. So use big images. Those are really good for especially above the fold areas. Second, keep it simple. You don't need to write loads of text on the above the fold area, because people don't want to read that thing. They want to see why should they read more. Don't put too much stuff on them when they just load the page. You want to engage them. So a headline and a subheadline. Now, if you look at here, so Tesla didn't use headline or subheadline, they just used headlines. So quickest acceleration, longest range, best charging network. Okay, they capture my attention. I want to find out more. So with Apple, they did use headline is the gifts for the holidays, and then subheadline, free delivery and free returns for everything on your list. So both Apple and Tesla, they have the background image and they have the headline and the subheadline. Well, Tesla doesn't have subheadline, but it's just okay. You can do headline, but at least do something that captures people's attention and communicates clearly and simple, 10 to 15 words why they should find out more. And the third thing is some form call of action. So with Apple, it's just shop. So it's a button, shop. With Tesla, it's 4 buttons. So you know what you need to do, and a lot of websites miss this. They don't have anything. So a person clicks on it, and what do you want me to do? Because you need to tell your customer what you want them to do when they land on your page. Do you want them to contact you? So have a page, have a button, contact us. Do you want them to find out more about your services? Have a page, have a I don't know why I'm saying page. Have a button that says find out more. So you need to have those call to action buttons. So those are the 3 main fixes, and really those are super important, because as I said, if you fix these things, which are pretty easy to fix, then you will gain more potential customers from every person that's visiting your site. So pay attention to this. It's super important. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I wanted to keep it short. I wanted to keep it straight to the point, and I hope you learned something. So with your sites, go and fix them right now if you don't have these things. And I will see you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.